I forgot to mention that we're coming to completion on the Sefer Ben La'ashri of the Tzaddik of Ranana. This is an astounding Sefer, I have to say. You know the story? I was giving shir in Ben La'ashri for a couple years. He gives a haftacha, and I'm not the haftacha guy. You know, I'm not a heebie-jeebie guy. I'm not a super, but he does write that and this is not why I'm working on the Sefer. I'm working on the Sefer. He was my great-grandfather's chavrusa in Sachachav. They learned by the Shem Yishmael together. He writes, if you learn his Sefer, if you say over a Sefer, he will bail you out. Don't ask me that I know what this means. But he says he'll bail you out of any trouble in this world and next world. So I figured that's got to be a good marketing for a Sefer. I mean, I don't think you could get a better mark. And I was giving shir on this for a couple years. There was a chashva Rebbetzin who was listening to the shir. Rebbetzin Kushelevsky. She told her husband, and he was makbid to learn, not only to learn it every day, but in order to access the skula, he said it over every single day in front of 3 people. And he was zeichet to have a baby at 88 years old, his first child. And at the bris, he gave out his ha'aras on the Sefer Ben La'ashri. Anyway, so I made sure to get a haskama from him with the whole thing, because I need this, I need it in writing, otherwise, not right? So they were very happy to do that. And so he lived in Sachachav. And then recently, my family got into the Eretz Tzvi, who was also Rosh Yeshiva in Sachachav. And my great-grandpa was a Talmud of the Eretz Tzvi. And there's a big expert today in Bnei Brak, in all the Gedolei Poland, especially the Eretz Tzvi and the Avnei Nezer. By the way, the Avnei Nezer gave 2 shiurim a day. Okay? Shir for the first year was a 4-hour Ian shir, and the second shir was a 4-hour Ian shir. Okay? And no, new stuff. No recycling in Sachachav. In Sachachav, they didn't do recycling. In Chasidus? In Chasidus. Avada. He was the son-in-law of the Kotzker. But the Mahalach Halimud was as Charif. They learned Gemara, Rashi, Tosfos, Marsha. The Avnei Nezer's derech was Gemara, Rashi, Tosfos, Marsha. In any event, so I'm in touch with one of the biggest Machabrim today. You know who it is? He finished the Pardes Yosef. You ever see the Sefer Pardes Yosef? He wrote Bamidbar Devarim Pardes Yosef. His name is Reb David Avraham Mandelbaum, a Gerach Chassid, and he also wrote the biography on Rabbi Meir Shapiro. He wrote the biography on the Kajik Glover Gain. He also he put together 2 or 3 volumes, Shas Tshuvas Eretz Tzvi. He put together 2 volumes, Chelkas Yoav, the Kinsker Gain, also Talmud of Avnei Nezer. And I knew he was prolific, but somebody showed me yesterday, he wrote a critical edition of the Chida Magel Tov. So here, it's like a Mamish in Gan Eden, a Polish Gain who knows about Sachachav and is into the Chida. So I sent him a picture of the Sefer, because I couldn't find it anywhere. A picture of the Chida's Magel Tov that he put out. I said, Rebbe, how could I get this Sefer? He said he sent a couple to America, they're all sold out. So he said, if you send someone to my house, then he'll be happy to give it to him. So Rabbi Gedalia Schwartz sent his son in Eretz Yisrael to Bnei Brak at 8:30 tonight. He got there at 10. He got the book. He's flying into America tomorrow, and I'm going to have it tomorrow night. So I messaged to Reb David Avraham Mandelbaum. You ever see the Sfarim Daf al Daf? You ever see Daf al Daf? There's Sfarim for Daf Yomi on all of Shas. He wrote, he wrote all 30 volumes. So I told him, I can't believe the Rav also wrote on the Chida. That's unbelievable that he wrote on the Chida. So he messaged me back, this is my 18th Sefer on the Chida. This is my 18th sefer on the Chida. So I don't know why I'm spilling the beans, so I asked him if he could give a haskama to the Ben La'ashri. I'm still awaiting response for that. Anyway, if anybody wants to be mishtatef in the Ben La'ashri, it's hopefully coming out very soon.